Hi folks, how are you doing? This is Sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana reporting for October 3rd. Time is about while I'm making this video is about 1:40 p.m. or 1340 hours IST, India Standard Time. So celebrating the sober or the non-alcoholic lifestyle the sober way. So I have this one of the other person who put on X as I joined the community. They are posting and 15 years of sobriety life. So I'm always sharing that thought with everyone that to become non-alcoholic or choose the lifestyle of becoming non-alcoholic, which is very important in this day and age. So I keep posting those people who have celebrated. So major topics I'm going to quickly cover, touch base, and then come on other topics which will come sooner or times ahead. So right now the US crude oil shipment to India is plunging 40% plus in August September amidst Trump pressure for New Delhi for leaving the Russia oil. The US, especially the Trump administration, has been pressuring India for a while now. They would like India not to intake Russia oil because of the war ongoing, and it supports the war machine of Russia, which has been accredited by all Western nations that supporting buying of Russia oil is supporting the war machine, and also they're pressuring the EU to buy less of Russia oil. So this is a bigger ball game ongoing, and obviously the US would like India to completely zero the Russia oil intake, else the alliance with India and the alliance with US, alliance of India US alliance will go in trash or in a bin. So obviously that seems to be an issue which India doesn't care, and India doesn't want to have good relationship with the US, so it is ready to trash the US relationship, and it is willing to only buy the Russia oil. And in that sense, it is already having a long-term partnership on military cooperation with Russia. So India seems belligerent on this part, that it doesn't care whether a nation is fighting war and is in a war with other nations. So it will support whatever is the minimum cost it can get, and it says that's how the trade works in the world. We don't care. We don't want to be any alliance with anyone. So that's the standing of India right now. So anyways, this has become a bigger ball game. So I would like to divert the topic. So this is the chess game I keep playing when I get time. So 1 or 2 game for 5 minutes. I play blitz, 5-7 minutes quickly, and this is other results which I keep posting. I'm playing with bots mostly because I don't get time to play with the chess champions or other, but I do keep playing. I really love chess because it's a mind game, and it keeps your mind healthy and sound once you have other things going on. So it gives a relaxation. So the other topic which I'm covering is India celebrating door-to-door prostitution festival for raping new females, girls openly, shamelessly. India has become the hub for drug trafficking, illicit drug trafficking. It has become hub for prostitution, door-to-door prostitution. India has also become hub for sex trafficking, females, minor girls. Everything is available here in India. Pimps are all roaming around, mostly available devils population in India. So India is recently celebrating October 2nd as a non-devil day. So where the devil part or the devil thinking or the devil people should vanish, it was celebrated October 2nd, 2025, and they were burning some sort of effigy of a devil, so-called devil, or you can say the devil person who had taken up or attempted to rape a female. So that was a big battle between good and evil, as you are aware. So, but what we find in India is totally opposite. Only devils are supported by India, and we see devils gaining everything. They are here and there raping females around everywhere. Door-to-door prostitution, raping prostitutes also. This is quite prevalent in India. The US admin has already marked India as the illicit drug trafficking nation and illicit drug producing nation. So be aware, folks, India is amongst those nations which is producing illicit drugs, trafficking it. It is doing sex trafficking openly, minor girls raping, sex trafficking of minor girls. India is most popular, and it's also doing door-to-door prostitution per India constitution, as they claim. They claim, the deep state rapist of India claim it's in the constitution of India to give door-to-door prostitution service. and they're not charging service tax on that for door-to-door prostitution, but they say sooner or later we'll have service tax on that also, because it is already being serving the officials of India, door-to-door prostitution officials of India, under the clout or under the garb of it's a matchmaking process. Yep, they call it matchmaking, where they provide a prostitute to a person in the neighborhood, and they say it's a matchmaking. But mostly, the rapists of India, serial rapists, are raping most of those supplied females under the matchmaking dogma of India. So be very aware, folks. India is not what you see or what you hear or what you know, what they portray as the divinity, mask of divinity from M.K. Gandhi. It's not that. It's totally opposite right now. After 70 years of independence, India has totally turned their face away from M.K. Gandhi, original personality, which was a key ingredient for India independence. Right now, India is known as the top marital rapes nation. India is also popular for 0-0 performance, stamina, strength in France Olympics 2024, 0 gold medal nation. It's very popular. Males of India, which is almost over 800 males of India, say that their performance is only reserved in bedrooms, washroom and houses of India over their females. Their stamina, their action, their strength is only for the females of India, in the washroom, in the bedroom, in the houses of India under marital rape nation. Whereas they say Olympics, we don't perform. Olympics is not our game, so we always get 0 gold medal in Olympics. As you can see, last year, France 2024 Olympics, India got 0 gold medal with 1.7 billion population. So that's the strength, stamina of 800 million males of India. It's evident to everyone. Nobody needs to ask this question. It's an open challenge. It's an open Olympics game. Everybody has to show their strength. So India showed 0 gold medal performance, stamina, strength, and India males mostly perform in houses, bedroom, washrooms of India. That's their performance. So anyway, folks, I'm giving you other glimpses, as you can see over here on the snap. Sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, original personality, always seen. You can note the timestamp. You can note this is the clipping which I've already incorporated in my September 24 sightings, because people over here where I reside here, Galaxy Enclave, Jaipur, India, a lot of rapists, deep state terror organization of deep state is always saying that this person doesn't exist, we don't know this person, while they're doing the grand larceny, while they're taking my parcels, my shipment, everything they have stolen, like a theft, like a dacoit. But they say we don't know this person, we have never seen this person here, we only know our rapist, our terrorists, deep state terrorists, rapists, and the supply of prostitution, door-to-door prostitution daily occurring at night hours. It's very popular place for prostitution. Door-to-door prostitution is seen here. It's been happening since 2023, but the deep state rapists of India say this is the enjoyment of India. This is their pastime, and they all vanish now with the grand larceny done, and the imposters, impersonators, rapists have all taken everything. Sjsrana has taken nothing. So I keep giving you this disclaimer. As you can see me over here, entering or leaving the residence. I do it multiple times when I get time. And whenever I'm there, you see the devils run away. They don't show the face because they know they are raping females around. And they are picking up the prostitutes of India which come here for prostitution purpose under the garb of matchmaking. But only the rapists, deep state terrorists are hijacking that females, threatening them and raping them. Even the minor girls are being raped here. Because they can trespass into any residence under their own laws. They have a trespassing laws where they can trespass. They can trespass on rooftops. Most of the rapists here around my neighborhood since 2023, those rapists, serial rapists supported by India government, have been trespassing on my rooftops openly, shamelessly, and they trespass on my rooftop and on my terrace. The residence over here, which you can see, Villa 77, Galaxy Enclave, Jaipur, India. You can see me over here. I'm taking my car out, so you can see very well that no rapist is present here, because the rapist will be raping females once I am inside of the house, and they'll trespass onto my rooftop, onto my terrace. This is how this deep state terrorism has been set up here to basically commit a genocide on Sikh and Christian faith people. It's a genocide, it's a soft genocide. Everybody knows India is a genocidal nation. It commits genocide on ethnic minorities, innocents and saints, specifically of Christian faith people and Sikh faith people. So it's like It's like what Aurangzeb wanted for the Mughal rules, that the other religion, Hindus, should not exist, or they should all convert into Muslim. So that's the same theme being played now. Instead of Muslim, Mughal ruler being the Aurangzeb being the ruler, the other rulers now. Same agenda, same thing, same theme. So no change. They want to do a genocide on Christian faith people and Sikh faith people. So that's why you can see me always isolated, alone, and all my parcels, all my shipment, whatever came from abroad has been taken by this deep state terrorist, deep state rapist of India, and they have all vanished in the thin air. And I've never been informed of anything. I was never informed. I was never part of their game, because they are one party and I'm one person alone. So you can always see me standing alone, because I'm one person single handedly alone, following the path of truthfulness, honesty, and spirituality. So I'm alone. You can always see me alone. But the other group is having the whole backing of India government, deep state rapists association, and everybody else is following them and is basically encouraging them. So this is no new news to people who are following the human rights at world scale. Even the UN Charter of Human Rights knows that India should not be put in their part of human rights, because India is known as a genocidal nation. Everybody knows India is a genocidal nation. They cannot change their thoughts. They'll always commit covert, overtly genocide or soft genocide. So be very aware of India. It's not wearing the mask of divinity anymore of MK Gandhi. They are totally opposite, diametrically opposite of MK Gandhi principles, foundation since 1947 Constitution of India. But now most prevalent in India is door-to-door prostitution, sex trafficking of minor girls, raping of minor girls, and illicit drug producing nation India, make in India stamp, and everything illegal, everything illicit, everything which they can earn money from, they will do it. So if they have to buy Russia oil and basically support the war machine against Ukraine, they will do it. That's the ethics and morals currently following by India under the mask of divinity mask of MK Gandhi. So, okay, while residing here in this Galaxy Enclave, Jaipur, India, since 2022, I've been the owner of this residence, as you can see on top over here, Villa 77. Honor being, it's in my mother's name, but I'm in the family, I'm being son, so the owner of this residence, Villa 77, as you can see over here. There are minor issues which keeps going on with the office of people over here, real estate office. So I'm just bringing some of minor issues of electricity, payment of the electricity or other charges which comes up. So minor issues over here which I only have to pay the real amount, not the service tax. So anyways folks, this is because I never get this statement from them for a long time after follow up. I can't do anything about it. But yeah, my electricity generation is almost zero. I'm not connected to the electricity of the government. I'm using solar cells, solar installation, solar rooftop since 2023 March. March of 2023, I've been using solar installation, solar cells, and solar thing. So I don't use electricity from the government at all, and that's why for last 4 or 5 months I've totally cut off the electricity. So I'm just giving you that glimpse. So this is the bill which they have generated for me, almost about 4,500 per month for a single dweller. I don't know why it's so escalated, why the high tariffs on my bill. But anyways, I'm highlighting the main part that I don't use electricity of government. I don't use any electricity outside. I only sustain myself with the solar electricity, and I'm generating my own electricity. And this is just a proof that I just use my own electricity. And so whatever is there, I wanted some official statement so I can give them a check, hand over them a check for electricity payment, whatever is there. So this is just to give you the glimpse that I use only solar electricity, because I believe in self-sustenance and sustainability and environment friendly environment. Hi folks, how are you doing? This is Sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, reporting for October 3rd, 2025, and these are my some old clippings which I'm sharing. I was outdoors for at least 8 9 days, starting from 24th of September, September 24th, till October 1st. I was mostly outdoors. I was not here in my residence one. As you're aware, I've got two places where I reside mostly at residence ones over here, which you are seeing on the screenshot, and the other one being on to my parents house to do their errands and their work. So, anyways, folks, we're covering a wide range of topics, and foremost, India celebrates the festival seasons, where basically starting from October 2025, the most famous popular India door-to-door prostitution services starts, where females are delivered door to door for India prostitution per India Constitution, where new females are raped, and especially celebrating on October 2nd, 2025 onwards for the month of October, and so on. India is celebrating the month of prostitution, door-to-door prostitution, where females are delivered and the rapists, the known devils of India, rapists are raping females, especially around my neighborhood. As I've been always reporting, there is most activity due to deep state terrorism and deep state rapist agenda of India. They're supplying females constantly, every day, new females around my neighborhood, around my residence. So this is just so that you're aware and you spread the message and you don't fall prey to deep state rapist of India. Yep, India has a strong population and their government workforce who are basically wanting to have door-to-door prostitution of females, new females delivery every day, because they say they have 770 million females of India. There as options they can choose. Already Jaipur is known as the topmost city for the rapes. Rajasthan is the topmost state of the rapes. It's known as the rape city of the world or rape city of India, Jaipur. Jaipur is also very famous for the maximum number of accidents, road accidents, because people do drunk driving almost daily. There are a lot of drivers in Jaipur, and apart from they don't follow the rules, and the traffic cops of Jaipur ignore people who are violating the rules openly. They have drones, but it's useless because most of the masses are violating the rules. So, no doubt, no wonder Jaipur is in limelight. Jaipur is the rape city of India and also you can say the accident capital, third accident capital of India, following the Delhi and Bengaluru. They take first and second place. Jaipur is the third place. So a lot of people are traveling to Rajasthan, India for sex tourism. Mostly foreign females travel to Rajasthan. Whenever you spot foreign females traveling to Rajasthan, they're mostly for sex tourism. They are finding or searching the rapists, the most popular rapist in Rajasthan, Jaipur, because Jaipur is known as the state capital of rapists, serial rapists, and male escorts, prostitutes of India. It's also as the capital, rape capital of India. So no wonder foreign females come to thrive to Rajasthan, Jaipur to find a perfect rapist who can perhaps give them some sort of new experience. Not sure why they travel here, because this has been going on not for just 1 year, 2025, but past consecutive 4 or 5 years. Rajasthan is known as the top rape capital of rape state of India. Maximum number of rapes takes place in Rajasthan and Jaipur, city of Jaipur. So be very aware, folks. People over here are mostly pervert, pedophiles, and have a rapist mindset. The moment they find a lone female traveling on a street or a road, they'll quickly pounce on them, grab them, or a rapist in the path. They'll block their path and they'll say, "Now you belong to us." Because that's the law in Jaipur, that anytime you find a lone female traveling alone, you can pounce on them, and everybody knows about it. It's like that's why it's called rape capital of India. Jaipur is the city, and the state is Rajasthan, and the country obviously is India. So no wonder why Jaipur is in limelight, and I have already always been sharing this past screenshot since I've been reporting since 2023 regarding this real estate Galaxy Enclave, Jaipur, India, near Ajmer Road, Bhakrota, which has been very popular, hosting raping of minor girls, raping of females, minor girls, almost daily since 2023. So, folks, be very aware, don't fall prey to the predators. Over here, people have already bribed cops. Every cop around has been bribed, They have been corrupted, so they don't even count molestation, rape, hijacking as something serious offense, because everybody has been completely corrupted. So this is how it functions in India. Jaipur has become the rape capital of India. No wonder. So, folks, this is I'm sharing my view graph for October 1st when I landed back to my residence one. I call this as residence one. So, as you can see me as Sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, entering my residence, opening the main gate. As I keep sharing my all details, CCTV, just so that you're aware, there is no impersonators, imposters around my neighborhood, mostly rapists who will grab, who will say, we don't see this person, we don't know this person. Most of the rapists or the imposters or thugs or grand larceny scammers around my neighborhood would always say that we don't know this person, we don't see this person. Despite it takes me almost 5-10 minutes to land back to my residence, park my car, and anytime I go out, it takes me, because you have to open the sliding door and then the other door, and then you know what it takes, what it entails to do the chores, basically, because I'm a single person army, I'm single alone, so I have to do all the things. And I have especially my two cats, loving two cats, which I have to take care. So many times I have to run urgently outside just to get their food. So all these activities are just there so that you're aware and you don't fall prey to the imposters, impersonators, people who try to imitate me, who try to become imposter and do a grand larceny. Because many times state sponsored terrorism is there. I've felt it, I've seen it, and specifically India is very notorious in committing a genocide on Christian population and Sikh faith people. They're very notorious, they're world popular. In 1984, India government openly committed a genocide, and they'll still deny it, they'll keep denying it, because that's what the name of India is. It's the 0-0 gold medal nation in France Olympic 2024 with 1.7 billion population, indicating what the capabilities of India is all about. When it comes to performance, excellence, strength, stamina, India wins 0-0 gold medal in France Olympic 2024. So this is how the deep state of India will portray, and many of the state rapists are demanding females, girls delivery, door-to-door prostitution per India Constitution 1947. Ever since India got independence from UK rule in 1947, India implemented marital rape laws so that female could be subjugated. Females of India should feel ashamed every time. Females of India should be treated as object of sexual desire only. They should be traded openly, like on commodity trades, or like forex, or like just like a salt, sugar, coffee is traded on MCX. So India deep state rapists want females to be treated like a sexual object, so that they could be delivered door to door service to the deep state rapists of India. This is how they are functioning behind the scene. So anytime you want to check that, you can run the movies, the old movies. I've also given my personal movies always, but there are always big movies which you watch from Sky, the drones. You know where the females are entering. Every day a new female is being delivered to a rapist, a perfect prostitute, male escort prostitute of India. You can always watch from the sky. And whenever there are frequency of new females, you can understand that person or that house is known as a male escort of India prostitution. Whenever a female is receiving new males every day, you can always mark them, that house, that territory, as the female prostitute of India. This prostitution business of India is expanding. It is becoming global now, and it's a warning to the believers, to the true followers, but to the devils, to the devil population of India, it's a welcome gesture that the door-to-door prostitution has been accepted by deep state India rapists. The government has accepted door-to-door prostitution because they say it's in the India Constitution. Yep, they claim door-to-door prostitution is in India Constitution established in 1947. That's why the government doesn't care. They don't care. So, okay, folks, enough of giving you the eye openers that how to avoid India trap, booby trap of door-to-door prostitution. So, as I always tell you, that I stay alone for a purpose. that not to intermingle over here in India, because you never know when your neighborhood or neighborhood person could be a rapist, serial rapist, or participating in door-to-door prostitution. Perhaps they are delivering a female or they are receiving a female. Mostly if that's happening, you'll find that frequency of that house, activity of people will increase. That's the first indication that people entering that house, people leaving that house, the frequency will increase. So definitely there is door-to-door prostitution, or they are serving door-to-door prostitution, because otherwise people don't interact with other people a lot, unless it's a shop, unless it's an establishment, it's an office where people are expected to come and go. That's a separate point. But a residence where you find high frequency of people, mostly it is for door-to-door prostitution per India Constitution established in 1947. Everybody in India knows about it. The government knows about it. They're funding the project. Shadow government is funding this project of door-to-door prostitution. They will say, oh, it's a matchmaking process or this and that. It is just all, pure BS from the government. It's all BS, because they want to entertain the deep state rapists, and for that they have to deliver females. They are duty bound per India Constitution, and that's how this whole phenomenon is flourishing in India. So folks, I'm just giving you the glimpses of India, and because I was in US since 1999 till 2007-8, almost that period of time. Then I was in North America, Canada, for other rest of time. But I arrived in India in 2010, and ever since I've been exposing you the truth, exposing you the imposters, the impersonators, doing the service to humankind for almost 15 years. I've been writing many posts on beforeitsnews.com. Then I shifted to onewordpress.wordpress.com. Since 2010, I've been writing these article posts just to give you the glimpse of what the world is turning into, and you pay heed to the signs in heaven, and you try to understand, establish the reality.
Hi folks, this is Sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, reporting for September 24th,
some reason, I don't
and
know.
I've got a lot of things to discuss over here, especially
around my
I'm
residence.
outdoors today, September 24th,
As you can know, my
so
gate,
I'll share the
main gate
clippings
never
with you
opens.
shortly,
And if the
but
main gate is not
here are
opening,
my coverages.
the sliders
So
and the other
Sjsrana
gate,
profile
that
on
means
Before
I'm
It's
not
News since
interacting.
2010.
So
Then
perhaps
on Twitter you can see
they
x.com
are parking just
slash
because of ignorance,
Sjsrana1, and these are
in
my
front of my
postings
front
as I'm
gate.
updating you
It
every
could be
time.
ignorance, but I
And
see
military
many
grade
times
EM weapons
people
being used by Deep
roaming
State Terror
around,
of
ruling
India
around my residence,
on saints,
specifically my
innocents,
residence.
Christians, Sikh,
And
Sjsrana,
just so that you are
relentlessly.
aware that
So
be
I
very
am calling
careful.
for trashing India currency.
All that glitters is not gold,
Relentlessly
or all
keep
that
trashing India
around
currency,
doesn't belong
which
to
is
that
rupees,
residence.
because
So
they're
you can see
using
my
deep state terror
2010 writing of
mechanism
articles.
to
These are my
basically attack
articles
on
as
innocent saints
Sjsrana
of India,
stories.
and
In
using
Before
military
It's
grade
News,
EM
it
weapons
is still
on
very popular
Sjsrana,
site.
Surinderjit
You
Singh
can
Rana.
see
As you can
millions
see me
and
over here,
millions of views on it.
time is about
And I've been serving that humanity to
8:22
give them heads up, give them what's
hours
going ahead.
IST India Standard Time, or 8 a.m. around 8:20 a.m. in the morning. So as you can see over here, I'm preparing to leave, and preparing to leave right now. So at 8:22 hours, or you can say 8 a.m. 22 minutes, September 24th, 2025, and I have my adjusting of my car vision camera so that it can have a clear view, and all these petals, leaves falling from the tree which I have in my residence are cleared off. So momentarily I'm just taking 1 or 2 minutes so that there is a clear view, because when I basically use the broadcast camera. As you can see over here, myself, Sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, before I move on with the car with the long drive. So I'm just checking the clear view on my phone, which is on a internet broadcast. I'm using CP Plus most of the time, and Easy Cam. So just making sure that there is a clear view, I can see every time, and there are no impediments. And I'm just checking one more time. Before I leave, I'll share with you more clippings as I leave the residence, so you get better grip view of the environment around, and so that there's no ambiguity. Imposters, impersonators, thugs around, a rapist around my neighborhood, deep state terrorists around my neighborhood, who have been grabbing grand larceny on Surinderjit Singh Rana since 2023, have been raping females relentlessly are all exposed to you, so that there is no ambiguity, there is no uh, vexity which they create. They create all this sort of nonsense over here, grabbing, hijacking females, raping them, and telling them this person, Surinderjit Singh Rana, doesn't exist here. We don't know him. All we know is ourselves, whereas they had no existence before I arrived here. Before I arrived here in 2023, these people didn't exist on the face of earth. They had no social existence, but after me, they started hijacking, daily surveillancing me day and night. They started hijacking people who wanted to come meet me, and then females they wanted to rape, they started raping them. And most of the India females act like prostitutes. Once you give them money, they will favor the person who is raping them. So that's called India prostitution. Most of the females prefer prostitution. So moment you pay them money, cash, bounty, international visa, US visa, Canada visa, they become prostitute. They can basically have sex with any person, any demon, any devil, and then they can start singing the praises of that person. It could be a devil, it could be an impersonator, it could be a deep state terrorist, rapist, serial rapist. They don't care, as long as the females get money over here in India, and they only sing the praises of that person who gives them the money. So over here, I'm giving the glimpse so that you are aware, just so that it's exposed to you what kind of people you have been dealing, who have been doing grand larceny on Sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana since 2023. All the shipment, all the parcel, all the packages have been taken by the devils. Just to be very clear, Sjsrana has never taken anything: car, cash, money, international visa, bounties, females, girls, or any parcel, package, shipment, anything I have not taken at all. And it's all gone to India devils, deep state terrorists, rapists, prostitutes of India, females prostitutes and male prostitutes of India, who visit here regularly, even though they don't belong here. They come from far off places for prostitution purpose. They are themselves prostitutes, and they are also grabbing prostitutes here. They're coming from city of Jalandhar, from Punjab, India, city of Ludhiana, Punjab, India, city of Chandigarh. So they are prostitutes, male and female prostitute all together want to do a grand larceny here. As you can see, just so that you are clear where this grand larceny on Sjsrana was taking place. I'm just sharing this clipping for you folks. Take care. I'll have the rest clipping follow, as I've been doing it every time. Hi folks, how are you doing? This is Sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, reporting for September 23rd, time about 500 hours, or you can say 1700 hours IST Indian Standard Time, or it is 5 p.m. IST Indian Standard Time. So reporting on day-to-day basis on major events. Today specifically I'm choosing because there were 3 events consecutively, celestial events from solar eclipse, September 21st, 22nd being on the day of equinox, and on 23rd of September we have graceful Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year starting beginning, which is a very good positive sign, and 10 days of celebration till atonement. The globe celebrates, the whole world celebrates Rosh Hashanah. So folks, very important days consecutively, and thereafter we are tracking already 3i Atlas, as I've been informing you since past 7-8 days. I opened up my portal of YouTube. Before that, I was just observing, and I was just listening to the world people, what they have to say about 3i Atlas. And then we have Swan, R2 or Swan, so the bigger one is falling behind. So Rosh Hashanah being celebrated all across the world, specifically this time, day of observance, day of penance, day of prayers. The Jewish Brotherhood celebrates this as day of prayers, and they have day of celebration as well, family get together and whatnot. I'll cover in depth, but other topics as well. As you can see all over here, these same topics will come, but some of them have some improvements, some betterments which we have seen across the globe,
and how the things are faring up as Three-Eye Atlas moves closer towards the sun. We're going to see major events coming up as I predicted in my last video. If you can go back and scroll through my YouTube channel Sjsrana and go back and preview September 19th, September 16th. You can check those YouTube uploads and you will come to know what I'm covering all about. So a lot of other topics which also get merged, but we will focus mostly on topics which are of global event, most related to humanity. I've been reporting this consistently from 2010, almost 15 years of service to humanity, for reporting, for gearing up for heads up, for telling them what's lying ahead, where we're going to see earthquakes, where we're going to see tsunamis. So I give you heads up warning, and whether it was 2020 pathogens war with COVID-19 or whether it was World War III beginning. So I've been giving you heads up so that humanity can grace itself towards God. So Rosh Hashanah is a very, very celebrated event, and this is also very religious, spiritual minded event, and from 10 days onwards till Day of Atonement. So there's a lot of celebration in the Jewish Brotherhood, and most of people who are faithful, who are spiritually uplifted, especially the rabbi, all those people do a lot of prayers, penance, and they observe themselves as servant of God and towards only God and no other God before, as 10 commandments from Moses came down from heaven, written on stone, which is very unique itself. Very few, you can say, scriptures on planet Earth have directly come from heaven or from God directly. No other third party was involved, starting from Moses. Moses was the light bearer, the torch bearer, who got 10 commandments directly written from God. The God hand wrote 10 commandments on tablet, as you are aware. And those two tablets, which formed 10 commandments, which were basically included in Bible as well. Bible also goes through that teaching. Jesus affirmed, Jesus accepted 10 commandments, had little minor relaxation for people, for other beings, so that they could all be included. But 10 commandments still remains the basis, foundation of Bible, foundation of Torah, foundation of Jewish celebration and Jewish scriptures. And from there, Moses gave the light. Moses gave the initial startup, you can say a jump start to humanity, which we know came directly from heaven. Bible was preached as gospel throughout Jesus' life, but was not directly written or given by the hand of God, was not directly delivered. But yes, it was the gospel. It was the teaching of Jesus Christ, Jesus of Nazareth. But Moses got it directly from heaven, from hands of God, directly written. So that's the beauty of tablets or the 10 commandments, and that's why it's celebrated throughout the world. Then we also have the Muslim who celebrates Quran Sharif as their scripture. That is also been told that it's been directly given by God, and it was only been spoken by the true leader, or the Muhammad, who peace be upon him, who basically got it written while he was meditating and focusing on God himself. So thereafter we have the scripture of Guru Granth, which is the Sikh Guru, 10 Gurus, 10 embodiments of Guru. They also got the scripture which is known as Guru Granth right now, which is there in the original scripture being at Amritsar, Punjab, India, and they are following that, and that's been directly given by God themselves. No other mediation was done, except Guru was just saying whatever was being told to him from God. So this is how Moses changed the world with 10 commandments, the two tablets. Then also we have mysterious, which right now we're still searching for, the Ark of Noah. Very beautiful piece of magnificent spiritual miracle piece, which is there being traced, Ark of Noah. And that ark basically was doing a lot of benefit to the humankind. So following this, we have celebrations, but again we have to look at the world events. So following now, we are looking at the India Deep State, terror unit, or the rapist of India Deep State, basically being punished by Mother Nature. Their currency is devaluating right now. Today, I made the call in the morning to trash India currency at about 4:47 a.m. in the morning, and as you can see, from 88 rupees it has fallen down to 88,880. So it has fallen down to 88.80 today as I'm speaking of 1700 hours IST Indian Standard Time of September 23rd. So India is known as a rapist state, the only state where every 16 minutes a female is raped openly in broad daylight. India government doesn't count that as a big event or a big major criminal offense because for raping a female is not a big major thing for them. Only the terrorists are the biggest thing for them, which have basically, they're saying they're everywhere terrorists in India of other religions. That's what India government and deep state terror rapists is all about. And raping of a female, we don't count the marital rapes, but if we count marital rapes of India, then every 30-second or 40-second a girl is raped in India openly in broad daylight. In washroom, bedroom, houses of India, a female is raped under marital rape. But India government says marital rape is not a rape. Marital rape is enjoyment of males of India. They say it's entertainment. When the males of India come home from office, they need some entertainment. And the only way of entertainment is to rape their wife day and night. The moment they enter the house, they take their wife into washroom, bedrooms, and they start raping their wife. Even if their wife cries, their wife screams, they say nothing's going to happen, government is not going to come and save you. The India government is perfectly aligned with marital rape phenomena. So that's why India is called as a rapist nation, whereas the deep state terror unit, the deep state employees of India are openly raping females, running some monkey business around, grabbing female whenever they sight a female alone. They say just grab and rape them. The phenomena over here which India government portrays and promotes is of prostitution, that every female of India should be treated as an object of sexual carnal desire. And upon sighting a female alone, you can grab that female and rape. No questions asked. That's how India government is running its show since 1947. Therefore, looking at this demonic, devilish nation propaganda machine and its intent and its karmic value, it's imperative that the World Economic Forum should trash India currency. They are shameless people. Even if you trash it to 90 rupees a dollar, they don't care. They still keep raping. India people mostly are shameless. They won 0 Olympics, France 2024 gold medals, 0 gold medals for 1.7 billion population, but they are shameless. You will find the top leadership of India shameless. They'll not put their head in shame because they think this is good thing. So shameless people of India don't care whether their currencies goes to 100 rupees a dollar because they'll continue raping females in their houses, in their bedroom, in their washrooms, and marital rape will continue to grow to give impetus to GDP growth of India. India GDP growth is mostly based on prostitution and treating females as object of prostitutes. Therefore, every day prostitution takes place. The new prostitutes or female are delivered to door-to-door service to some rapist of India. Mostly the deep state terror unit, the deep state of India is raping most of the females using the cell phone data surveillance. The deep state terrorist rapists of India are using the cellular data, the cell phone surveillance on females right from 10 years old when the females of India, girls of India gain puberty. The deep state rapist of India doing the deep state surveillance on every female and girl, and they start tracking and tracing that female, and the moment they find a good spot to catch the girl and female, they will rape them. This is India deep state. Therefore, the whole globe, the whole economic, the G7, G20 leadership, G7 specifically are trashing India currency day and night. Also, their market should be crashing, I suspect, and in times ahead they should be crashing because the only thing they know is raping a female, and they're raping day and night females everywhere in washroom, bedroom, houses of India, marital rapes, and then every 16 minutes a female is raped, girl is raped in India openly in broad daylight per India rules and regulation and Constitution of India of 1947, which allows grabbing of a female, delivery of a female, prostitution, door-to-door service per India Constitution 1947. The Constitution of India was written in 1947. No, this is not the Moses 10 Commandments. Sorry, folks. Don't confuse yourself with Constitution of India as God-given right. It's not given by God. It's written by some rapists, some perverted mindsets. Constitution of India written in 1947 is not like 10 commandments. It's not written by hand of God on tablets or on some stone. It was written by perverted mindset people, mostly who allowed females to be treated as prostitutes and raping of female at home married females at home was allowed in India Constitution 1947. Ever since India got independence in 1947, this is Deep State Rapist of India, supporting the cause and promoting the prostitution of India females, openly door-to-door service. Every perverted deep state terror rapist would be raping a new prostitute every day. You can watch from sky drone surveillance that a new prostitute of India would be raped, delivered to a deep state terrorist rapist of India. And you can count 80-90% of government employees are part of this game. Yes, 90% of government employees of India are part of this game of prostitution, supporting sex trafficking of females, door-to-door service of prostitutes of India, maximizing the conversion of innocent female girls to prostitutes, so that that female could be given every day to a new deep state terror unit rapist of India. Government employees mostly are enjoying. Most of the corrupted cops are enjoying raping new females. You can watch from sky. Everybody knows, the government knows, the Supreme Court knows, but they are silent. So, okay, folks, sharing this September 23rd clipping of my CCTV when I'm available and I open my gates, main gates, when I have to do some important work like grocery, very urgent, important grocery. So, I was out briefly for about 15 minutes. As you can see, it's September 23rd, time about 16:32, which is 4:32 p.m. IST. It is all in India Standard Time. So once again, it's September 23rd, 16:32 hours IST, India Standard Time. So as you can see, I'm just preparing myself. It takes about 5 minutes roughly to prepare myself to take the car out, and I have to see the clearance at the back end of the car, and also at the front yard, because sometimes there are trespassers who will park in front of my residence. I sometimes don't get time to check them who is there, but then that brings me some other problem of how to back my car. So as you can see, I'm just preparing. So it'll take 5 minutes and I'll be out for about 10-12 minutes just to get my important grocery, milk, honey, curd, yogurt, and some other stuff which is important. And I'll be back in 10-12 minutes. So you can see I'm just stepping into car and about to back up my car. So just for your view, just so that you let you know that I'm visible, available when I get time, because I usually don't come out much. I'm in spiritual practice, but whenever I do, I share this clipping, because impersonators, trespassing morons, deep state terror rapists, other serial rapists around my neighborhood doing grand larceny, dacoity will say that we don't see this person, we don't never see Sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana over here. So the whole car is moving, they don't see, but they see everything, other females, girls, minor girls, and every other person arriving from abroad, UK, US, Europe, anywhere they will see that. But Surinderjit Singh Rana they will not see. Because the deep state terror unit is always surveillancing me 24/7. They have only one duty. They are paid to surveillance as Sjsrana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, their entire lifetime. Because this is how they get paid. Their family gets paid. Their kids get paid. They go to school if they surveillance me. If people of India don't surveillance me 24/7, then their kids will die in hunger. Mark my word, they'll die in hunger. They'll not get paid. They'll not get their salary. People will not be able to feed their kids and children if they don't surveillance me. So India is duty bound to surveillance me if they want to feed their kids, their families. They are duty bound to surveillance me 24/7. What I do, what I eat, when I leave, when I come. They have been doing it ever since I landed from North America in 2010. As you know, I was worked for major blue chip companies like AIG, Lucent, Bell Labs, and other major companies in US. I was employed for AIG, American International Group, wonderful company, very major colossal company. with almost the largest employee strength. I really enjoyed working at AIG, which was in Los Angeles, Oxnard Street. I still remember. But yeah, that's how I was working in 2010. I came back for my family causes. For my family causes, I have to come back. And in 2010, I was back in India. And since then, I've been here. I would go back to America sometime. I plan to, but I'm not getting that time to go to US consulate to get visa. To get the visa because I already have visas stamped on my passport. But again, I have to go back to Delhi to get visa stamped or extended for a new time frame when I want to visit. So I plan to visit soon. So anyways, folks, this is me coming back as Sjsrana coming back at, you can say, 16:47 hours IST. As you can see, I'm around. It takes me 5 to 7 minutes to again settle down at my residence. So I have to again slide the door back, my sliding door, and then to shut the open door. And I just check around because there are some plants growth. There are some other things which I have to check around my house. If there is any growth or any other thing which is untoward or something like going outside, I have to check. So it took me about 5 minutes, as you can see. So always, whenever I am there, I share my video with you, so you are aware that I was out, I was sighted. But people around here, deep state terrorists mostly of India, and rapist beggars, grand larceny rapists of India, beggars around my neighborhood, will say they never see me. So this is just to give you the glimpse that SJS Rana, Surinderjit Singh Rana was sighted. But these people will say we don't see him. We don't know. They know everything else. They know who is coming here from abroad, from UK, from US, from Europe. They know everything. But when it comes to SJS Rana, Surinderjit Singh Rana, they never sight me. They don't. So all around my neighborhood over here, I've been living here since 2022. And the deep state terrorist or the rapist of India around my neighborhood will always trespass whenever they get time. They'll trespass into my rooftop. As you can see over here, my sightings, my view graph, and they'll trespass onto my rooftop. The rapists around my neighborhood, the deep state terrorists around my neighborhood, the mobsters, criminals, they'll always trespass into my rooftop. Even though I don't talk to them, I don't speak to them, I'm not associated with them, I am single, alone, all by myself. But these deep state terrorists, rapists, mobsters, gangsters, perverted mindset, serial rapists will trespass into my rooftop and terrace almost every day. So if you see them, you have sighting from sky and drone, don't trust them. These are pure criminal and deep state rapists of India, promoted by India government. Because India government wants rapists to be the part and parcel of their organization. Without having a serial rapist, India would never. So okay folks, in the end I take the leave. This is ending of the session for September 23rd, 2025. The world celebrating the Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, and a lot of other things going as well. We are monitoring three-eye atlas and Swan following three-eye atlas. Both are going to make very close encounter with Sun by end of this year, specifically the Christian New Year, which is going to be the Christmas. And obviously we're going to see upheavals on Earth, as I predicted in my last video, that upheavals will start from the last week of September on Earth. Earthquakes, tsunamis, tremors, shaking, and all other events will start by the last week of September, as I predicted 7 days ago. So my prediction goes ahead. So you can keep the heads up. You can always be alerted. So these things are for you. I'm just doing it all this for you, for humanity. Nothing else. I already am aware of what's going to happen, but just so that you are alerted. So in the end, you can take a look at my snapshot over here. This is almost a year old, 1 year old snapshot, as you can see over here. Also on my videos YouTube channel, you can see me over here. So this is all so that imposters, impersonators, deep state rapists around my neighborhood surveillancing me, sabotaging my identity are not you don't fall prey to them. So always in the end, my disclaimer, personal disclaimer, is that Sjsrana has never taken anything which is money, international visa, lottery, property, house, females, girls from racists, fascist, rapist, beggars, devils, delivery agents, serving the devils of India, the rapist of India. So everything which has come under my name or has come to me has gone to the rapists of India, serial rapists, beggars, trespassing morons, criminals of India, devils of India. You can call the morons of India, demons of India. They've all grabbed it, hijacked it, raped females, raped everyday new female which has come to meet me. Only deep state rapist, deep state terrorist of India has been running this whole show since 2023 around my vicinity, and they've been doing right from day one. They always hijack my communication, my cell phone, my communication, my WhatsApp. Everything is surveillance day and night. So because I live a saintly life, so India is duty bound to surveillance the saints by the rapist of India, but deep state terrorist and rapist of India, they're duty bound under the Constitution of India written in 1947. So they are all abiding by the Constitution of India 1947, which allows deep state rapist of India to surveillance saints, innocents of India, to do oppression, repression, suppression of ethnic minorities, Sikh faith people, to do a genocide, to commit a democide. They're all duty bound by Constitution of India, which was written in 1947. If there was no Constitution of India, then these deep state rapists, terrorists would have not done all these activities. But because the Constitution of India exists of 1947, that's why the deep state terrorists of India, the mobsters, the gangsters, can do day and night surveillance of innocents, civilians of India. They can do a raping of females openly on broad daylight, grabbing of female, prostitution, sex trafficking. It's the Constitution of India which is allowing them, and Supreme Court of India knows this. They are all aware, President of India is aware, Prime Minister of India is aware that deep state rapists are raping new females, prostitutes every day. This door-to-door delivery.